Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. It's Scooby-Doo Tuesday. You know what that means, guys. Of course, we're here continuing Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. This is Season 1, Episode 3 of the show, The Secret of the Ghost Rig. Interesting title, The Secret of the Ghost Rig. So last week's episode was pretty straightforward in terms of the mystery because we had these gator people, of course. These three really strange individuals still in the abandoned town, dressing up essentially in these gator costumes that look very similar to their actual looks, like especially the son or whatever, the creepy son in the hotel. His look was pretty spot on in terms of his gator costume. They pretty much just gave it away. It was pretty obvious. But the visuals of the episode, in terms of the lights going out, of course the gang's being chased by the gator people, and just seeing like the blues and the reds and the dark, it was really cool to see some visual like enhancements in terms of like that, because it could easily just be lights flickering or just, you know, the lights were off and you can hardly see anything. But they added these hues of red and blue and other colors. I think there's some other colors in there as well, to really add to that chase sequence. And then of course the reveal of this town was founded and they were creating all these gator, you know, clothes and gator accessories and merch and all that kind of stuff. And the oil, as they call it, the gators, dried up. And so now these individuals who are still there are making counterfeit, you know, gator products essentially. And Daphne like tested it with a belt and she wrapped it around her freaking like arm, and it left all these like spots because she's allergic to, you know, stuff that basically made it counterfeit. It was like really interesting to kind of see that reveal there. But just overall, it was an interesting episode for sure, and especially pushing this whole narrative of Mr. E, which sent them on this, you know, wild goose chase essentially. Anyways, my voice cracked there. It's been a long day, apologies. But sent them on this wild goose chase, this mystery about, you know, figuring all this stuff out. Like, what's the end game? Like, what's the purpose of sending them? No idea. And somehow Mr. E got their engine back inside the freaking the mystery machine. I have no idea how that happened, but we'll see what happens here, because Mr. E is literally a mystery, as people pointed out, because he calls himself Mr. E, like a mystery. So I'm curious to find out what the hell's going on here, because I have no idea. But I'm enjoying the show so far. I'm really curious to see what they do within this episode. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into it now, guys. Season 1, Episode 3 of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, The Secret of the Ghost Rig. Let's go.
Okay, as long as you know.
Uh-oh.
On your way, then. Drive safely.
Holy crap.
Excuse me?
Wow. Okay.
It's never a good thing when my dad asks me to meet at his office.
Why, dude, no problemo.
Because today you learned the family business. Politics.
Politics? That's adult stuff.
Yeah, it's boring.
Into traps and...
I know a place you can put another parking meter.
Fine. What do you want me to do?
Help me get reelected as mayor.
It's a gigantic room.
Oh, Fred is just going to adore this new ascot.
I'd like you to meet Rung Latterton.
Oh no.
Heir to the
They're
Latterton
introducing her to someone else.
Wait, are you trying to set me up
Yes.
with him?
Yes. I'm glad you figured it out.
Darling, think of it like trying a new cut of meat. Why
Cut of
have
meat? What's a...
meat
Okay.
when you can have...
Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna fall apart. Oh god. Oh no.
What's the problem here? Avocados.
Shinkies, what happened?
The diamond was never found. But Theodore...
Of course the diamond never... Of course it wasn't
explained
found.
his father's innocence.
Is everything okay at home?
Sure, yeah. of
Well,
course. That's a weird question.
parents, you know...
There's no doorknob.
Okay.
Can't get in.
Who'd want to steal doorknobs?
Yeah, it's really random.
I have plenty of food back at my
Uh-oh.
place.
Tongue tattooed with a map of every single pizza joint in town. As you can see.
Of course he does. Oh, the truck's here. The truck's here. Yep. Holy crap. It didn't growl. It just growled. Close the doors. Jesus Christ, close the damn doors. Are they gonna crash in the water? What?
Guys,
What?
we're not falling anymore.
Lucky break.
Yeah, that's too lucky, but okay. Oh shit, is it coming back? I like how it's growling like an animal.
That was huge. And it had flaming tires.
I mean, he's not wrong.
The ghost truck disappeared
Like lightning. Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Tire tracks.
What kind of ghost
Well,
truck
yeah.
is tire track?
Because it's not a ghost truck, guys.
Missing crystal
okay.
doorknobs and
Daphne, Rung here.
Oh no, not this dude.
Our date is on for tomorrow night.
Check it out. The doorknobs are missing here too.
Who's taking the damn doorknobs?
I
It's not him. They're making it seem like it's him.
Maybe Scooby's onto something.
No,
After all,
I don't think it's him.
avocados who benefits
Meow.
from the missing doorknob. Too bad Daphne had to miss
a lot of traps.
setting up these traps.
What the hell?
But I'll bet she's having a great time.
The tires that made the treads on the
Oh,
highway
hello.
were only sold to 2 people in Crystal Cove. G. Nerno Treadall and George Avocado.
Like they're cousins?
Like they're the same person.
Same person. Oh shit.
Screaming panda.
Oh my god.
Dad,
Wait, what about me?
Yeah, get him out of there. Oh my god.
When is Rum going to show up? Of
course he stood her up. Of course.
You'd think a villain would have a less embarrassing ride.
I'm like,
You would think.
some heavy
Uh-oh.
soup up ahead, and we're all out of spoon.
Oh boy. They found the truck.
ghost truck.
Well, no,
Before you go
no.
all code brown, think. More like painted to look that way. And check out these
Of course it
tires.
is.
They're practically new.
Yeah, they're making it seem like it's that guy, but I don't think it's him. Exactly. How to get in front of them? I have no idea. Okay. Holy crap. That actually worked.
It worked. He didn't see us.
Ooh, what'd you order for me? I'm starved.
That was her
Order
food.
anything? Daphne, shouldn't we be getting back to dinner?
Sorry,
You
Rum,
just
but
got
someone's
there.
important is coming.
What are you talking about?
Fine.
There. Hey, that looks pretty good on you.
You are so right.
Oh,
Here,
no.
Take mine.
Far out. It's like some kind of freaky letter, man.
It's Mr. E.
I
Wait,
have a feeling
why
I
was
know
it in
who
his...
it's from, and it's not the...
This is Mr. E.
Mr. E. Like the last time we heard from this dude, he told us we were doomed.
You need to follow the fog. Remember,
Okay.
crystal can't open doors like a diamond.
How do we even know we can trust Mr. E? For all we know,
Exactly.
he could be the ghost trucker.
No.
Yeah, only these
Fake
stop when
wall or
really
fake rocks?
fast.
Or do they?
Puzzle? Just push it in. There's a lot of layers to get this thing open.
You and a couple thousand doorknobs.
Okay. He stole specifically
What is it,
the same
Daphne?
kind of
Some kind
doorknob,
of
it
journal
seems.
belonging to a guy named Theodore Avocado. He really was the thief. The confession is right here in black and white.
Hey, remember what Mr. E's note said?
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, it's gonna have to come together later.
Think fast, think fast. Wow. Okay, now they're driving into town now. Whoa. I can't believe it. Really? Okay. You just drive to the building. Many layers. Of course that worked.
We caught the ghost trucker, and he's none other than...
Let me out of here.
Really? What?
Avocados disguised the diamond as a doorknob. That's why it was never found.
You are correct.
Okay.
Scott-wearing friend, but that...
A name far too ridiculous to be real.
Yeah,
because
okay.
it's Rung Latterton spelled backwards.
But Run, you're rich. You've got everything.
We make the one product in the world that no one ever replaces. Ladders
That's
don't wear
true.
out like TVs
Yeah.
or personal trainers. Or...
No worries. I'm always here for you, Fred.
Always here for you.
Right.
Always, always.
I gotta hand it to you, Fred. Honorary Office of Pizza Affairs, and
Oh.
name its chief officer.
Of course.
Scooby, yummy, yummy, doo.
I really enjoyed this episode. There's a lot of things going on in this episode, a lot of layers to the stories and different things going on all at once. So it was really fun and engaging in terms of different things to kind of follow throughout the episode. Instead of like just one particular storyline, there was multiple going on. So let's dive in. Apologies if I forget something or miss something. There's a lot of things to discuss. So the reveal of the ghost trucker who's driving this insane, like really haunted looking truck, which was pretty cool, by the way. I like the design of it and everything. The reveal of it being this Rung Latterton or whatever, I think that was his name, who is this really just an ass. He's just an ass. I didn't picture him, but at the same time, it could have been a number of different people potentially, right? But I wasn't expecting him. But then the reveal, like, yeah, I own a ladder company, like I inherited it, and it's the one product that no one replaces. So yeah, we're not making a lot of money. Now I see why. And they really brought up before about the opposing person who's trying to take Fred's dad's job. Blah, can't talk today. It's been a hectic day. I'm ready for the day to be over. But Fred's dad's job of being a mayor, like it's a re-election campaign going on, and so we have this guy coming in who I think they said his father was mayor at one point. I think his father, grandfather, or something. But regardless, he had stolen a diamond that was never found. And apparently there's a bunch of diamond-esque doorknobs in Crystal Cove in town, and so they all started disappearing because it was revealed that one of them was actually the diamond that was never found. Like, it was just, the doorknob was replaced with the actual diamond itself, but it was never found out until just now which one it was, in terms of it was somewhere out there. So this guy, who's an ass, he's going around taking out the doorknobs, and so I guess since the company is broke, I guess he still had the money to buy an 18-wheeler and do all the effects and everything to make it seem like it's an actual ghost truck. Like, I felt that was kind of like strange, but at the same time, it really worked because it really was eerie and it was really a mystery, and like, who the hell is driving it? And they're really pushing us to believe it's the guy who's running against Fred's dad for being mayor. They're really pushing it's this guy, Greg or something, whatever, Avocado or whatever his name was. They're pushing like he's going to be the guy. Like, no, he's not. It's going to be a twist, right? And as we're going along with the episode, I'm thinking, okay, so Mr. E, this guy, he's not involved. And I think I recognize the actor. He's an actor, but he's more of a comedian. I think that's Lewis Black voicing Mr. E, I think. Because I heard it as we're listening to that CD, like audio of him talking and giving, a hint, a clue, if you will. But before this, I was thinking Mr. E is not involved in this episode, like, because within the second episode, it was in the first 2 or 3 minutes, maybe not even that, like right away, there's a letter from Mr. E, and he sends, like this fake gator bag and everything, and leaving like a note or something to kind of hint at the mystery they got to go to. I can't even talk. Apologies, guys. It's been a day. I really do apologize. So, anyways, get my head in the game. So, when that letter popped up, that was kind of odd, right? It's in the menu of like this horror vampire type restaurant, which was kind of cool. But then he gives the one clue, and it actually kind of helps in a sense. So I like how it was kind of like unfolding in terms of that storyline a little bit, because of the fact that we open up with this kid speeding. There's a cop that's on a motorcycle that pulls the kid over. Here comes the rig is flying through. The dude, he freaking knocks, the cop didn't die, but he freaking knocks him off the road and all this stuff. And then, of course, he's going after the gang or whatever. And I guess it just doesn't matter. I guess it's just like to get the people out of the way and all that kind of stuff, because they're interfering with his plans to take all these doorknobs and everything. So I guess it doesn't matter who's in his way. If they're trying to interfere, he's going to push them out of the way. I guess that's kind of the whole thing. Because he's only caring about the diamond and everything. And so when they go up and to find the secret entrance into like some fake rock on the side here, there's like all these different like little puzzles they have to do. They have to pull a lever. This little thing lifts up, and there's a square block and then a triangle block, and they have to place them in. And then there's another thing that thankfully Scooby-Doo was sitting on, and the rock rises up, and then he just sits back, and then it hits a lever, and then the thing opens up. It's like a lot of layers to this, but at the same time it makes sense, because if anybody just accidentally comes across this, they could open it up by just doing one thing. So I guess it'd be layers of things to get the door to slide open, like a garage door. I have no idea. But it's like, all right, well, I guess you're extra protective. And was that always there? Did this guy build? I guess there's certain questions you don't have to ask, because it's an animated show. So there's certain like questions asking isn't really going to make any sense. So, okay. Regardless, that was kind of interesting, and surprised that it was this guy. Of course, he was late to the freaking date, which Daphne's parents, they're really frustrating me, because this is the second time, and now they've really pushed it, talking about who they want her to be with, who they want Daphne to be with. So they bring the dude who ends up being the bad guy. He's the one that's being brought in to go on a date. And then, of course, he's late to the date. And then here's the gang. They're coming in like, Daphne, you're not going to believe what happened. And then he's like, excuse me, Daphne, can we get back to our date? You just got here. You just got here, and you're going to pull that shit? All right. Typical, because, of course, you're an ass. Of course you're going to pull that crap. Of course you are. So, yeah, so interesting that they revealed him. The whole thing where they're in City Hall, where they have a giant tank with a gigantic shark. Okay. I don't know how Fred is affording all this shit. Is his dad like, I guess his dad's really, well, I mean, we saw his house in episode 2, so I guess he's really rich, but he has that kind of budget to pull all this shit and do all this stuff, and all the layers of his trap when they got the truck to drive into City Hall, right? What? It's kind of crazy. It's like, yeah, the truck's going to actually drive into town now, and now it's going to drive into City Hall itself. All right. God, the insane, like, level of that. But hey, it's this show. We got a little bit of Velma talking to, you know, Shaggy in terms of, you know, relationship. Not much more development on that, though. When they were going to that pizza place, that's where they first discovered the doorknob's missing, Scooby has a tattoo on his tongue of all the places where pizza is. That's like, why would you need that? Wouldn't you just remember? But anyways, a small little thing like that. And it was weird seeing Fred with an ascot that was purple. Like, he switched it with that guy. It's kind of odd. In Daphne's room, when she's making that ascot for Fred, and she really is hammering it home, hammering that shit like crazy. Fred, pay attention to me. My God, I'm right here. You idiot. And of course, he's all about the traps. He's not thinking about this. And when he overhears on the phone when that guy calls, he's like, yeah, you definitely need to go there. Yeah, you need to try this. It's a great place. Like, oh, God, Fred, you don't understand. He's never going to get it. He's never going to get it. I like how in the opening, too, is like, you're going to learn the family business, Fred. You're going to learn about politics. Like, that's adult stuff. Like, yeah. Point. He's like, I don't want to learn this stuff. I want to do traps. I want to do this. Like, come on, Dad, be more supportive. So, yeah. It was fun, though. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Like I said, I think the design of the truck was interesting. The 18-wheeler. That makes sense more. The secret of the ghost rig. Makes more sense now knowing what was actually happening. And I like the little effect, too, when it disappeared into the fog. It's like lightning or thunder, like some sort of effect or whatever. It's kind of cool. And having the truck roar like an animal, like a beast. Just the fun little things like that. I think that's very amusing. So, yeah, overall, I had a really good time with the episode. And yeah, and Crystal Cove needs repair. So, we saw that. I don't know her name yet, but she works at the radio station. We saw her again in this episode for a brief moment. And they also pointed out, too, the second person who bought those kind of wheels for the 18-wheeler was that guy's Latterton's name backwards. So, of course it was. But yeah, overall, fun stuff. Had a good time with it. I'm really enjoying the show. I really am. And I thank you guys so much for pushing and saying that I need to watch the show. And then when I put out that poll, it really means a lot because I'm really enjoying the hell out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.